All right, we
Wait,
are
no,
back with MST Esports. This is the second week for Diamond to GM. Um, we have today NJIT versus Keiser University Sarasota. Should be a pretty fun match today. For all of you who might have noticed, in the bottom left, you can see how much money we've raised so far for Stand Up to Cancer. If you would like to, we would absolutely appreciate it if you would like to go donate and help us reach our goal. And we already got the map set up and both the hero bands set up, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Both teams, you guys can head over to your VCs and we'll get this thing started. All right.
All right. Good luck.
Good luck, teams.
Good luck.
Good luck. Damn. Fuck.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a second, I know, but it's great to see you all here again. It has been a very fun week. Have a lot of games that unfortunately we weren't able to stream. Me and my co-owner were both on vacation, so we weren't able to get too many streams done. But it has been really fun. We are getting closer to the end of our first season here at MST Esports League, which is super exciting. We're going to be moving on to August, where we're going to be doing some more community events. And thank you to everyone who's made it possible to reach our first goal of $200. Again, it is now raised to $500, which some of you might have saw on the server. But we would appreciate it if anyone would like to donate to help us reach that goal. That would be really greatly appreciated. We've already done so much for Stand Up to Cancer, and it's very special to me to see that. And thank you to everyone who's donated already. Lots of amazing people have already donated. Keep in mind, it has been a second since I've done this, so I might be a little bit rusty. Now asking both teams if they're ready. We already do see that some of the people on NJIT seem to already have the some of the drive names there, which is pretty exciting. The new drive I think looks really cool, kind of like a flame feel, kind of oranges and yellows kind of mixing together. Also, congratulations to here, the MST Esports League Twitch. We got affiliated recently, so thank you to Twitch for. I mean, it was 1 week into us streaming, so I really appreciate that. Thank you so much to Twitch for giving us that opportunity. That's really great. All right, and it looks like both teams are ready, so we'll be going and getting into this. There you can see our brand new transition, which is pretty cool. Here you can see the last team that we did. Sorry, this is Keiser. Versus, let me fix this.
Ready for battle.
NJIT. All right, good luck to both teams. This should be a very fun battle. Getting back into things after a nice little break there, so it should be a pretty fun game to see here. For Keiser, we've got Arisa, Symmetra, Cassidy, Baptiste, and Brig. As for NJIT, we've got Artorias playing Ramantra. We've also got a Sojourn, a Symmetra, a Lucio, and a Kiriko. Starting off strong, it looks like Sojourn is trying to get some early damage in here. Ramatra using his Vortex there a little bit early, trying to get some damage in on their back line. Doesn't look like it was enough to really get any picks with it, unfortunately, though. This Ramattra is going to be dangerous for this break. She's definitely going to have to play a little bit more safe than she would have. Vortex from Sojourn there almost getting a pick, and then Sojourn actually managing to get a pick on Toast. Now going for that Pharah, and it looks like both DPS from Keiser University are down. Once again, oh my goodness, Keiser just absolutely demolishing Keiser. We've seen Keiser's kind of gameplay of Sojourn before, and truly it's just something to be astonished. Really just, getting those early picks in the fight, which can be very, very important for NJIT here as they try to hold this point. Doesn't look like anyone from Keiser has swapped yet, but we are possibly looking for maybe some more picks here. Pharah trying to take a flank there, and it looks like your team was able to push forward. We see Artorias go down. Keys won't work in there for a second. But we'll see if NJIT can still bring this back even without a tank. They still have 3 players on the battlefield, but Keiser is able to take the point. Arisa getting down to half health. We'll see if she's able to hold it up. But it looks like Artorias is actually back now. And without a DPS, they might have to back out here. And it looks like they do. NJIT once again taking the point here. Artorias is really just pushing into their backline. Kitsune gets popped, but it looks like Widowfigure also uses her ult. Unfortunately, it isn't quite enough, and it looks like NJIT is going to win this fight once again. Here we see Kaizo and Colby kind of just sticking around in their spawn here, trying to hold them back. We see Colby hopping an ultimate, unfortunately getting picked off. KJT also using ultimate there.
Nothing a quick repair won't fix.
Artorias still has his ult, but it looks like E-Money is going to use his ult, trying to get some picks here, using Immortality Field on himself to save him. Unfortunately, though, it looks like 2 more people from Keiser are going to go down here in this fight. We see Bap desperately trying to keep up the tank, but unfortunately it isn't enough, and it looks like NJIT is going to take this first point.
Score 0-1. Ready for battle. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Just as a reminder to everyone, we are doing drops now that we are affiliated, so if you would like to get drops, just keep on watching and you will get drops for Overwatch. I'm not entirely sure what the drops are right now. I didn't check beforehand, but they are available for anybody who is interested. It looks like going into this one, Keiser decided to swap up here a little bit using Maga. E-Money getting a pick on Reverb and Widow getting a pick on Kaizo. Really just kind of holding that anger for them, as Kaizo was really a danger for this Pharah earlier. It does look like NJIT is able to take out a few people there, but I do think that yeah, Keiser is going to take this first fight. Kaizo again with an early pick on Widow there. We'll see if Keiser is able to hold this, but it looks like NJIT is coming back with basically their entire team. It's going to be hard for Keiser to push here without their Widow figure there doing some damage. We see Colby Jack trying to get some early damage in. Might get picked off by the Cassidy here, but he manages to escape it. Now looking at this Pharah, manages to get a pick on them. NJIT looking very up here with only Toast and E-Money left. Artorias once again getting close to, has their ult here, so they might be able to hold this. KJT swapping to Diva here. Widowfaker still having their ult, and Toast also having their ult, as well as E-Money. NJIT also coming up on some ults here, though. It's going to be hard for Keiser to push in here. One thing that I really admire about NJIT is their ability to kind of use ultimates responsibly. It seems like most of the time, whenever they want to, whenever they kind of want to use an ultimate, they kind of discuss beforehand and understand, okay, I'm going to be using this ult this time, so you guys should hold on to your ults for the next fight. Which is something that I think really benefits NJIT here and is why they've been such a heavy hitter during this tournament. Keiser also coming up on 3 ults here, though. We'll see if they're able to touch before this this first point is done. Widowfaker using their ultimate, but Reaver manages to counter it with a Lucio ult there. Colby going in with a blade there that has managed to get multiple elims. Colby really just wiping out the entirety of Keiser. I don't know whether I should be more impressed with Keiser or Colby at this point. Both of them are very strong DPS, and it looks like NJIT is going to take this first dub.
Play of the game.
Let the Kitsune guide you! Justice reigns from above! Be healed!
Oh boy, folks. Looks like we're about to possibly get yet another. We're about to meet one of the staff for MST Esports, which is very, very exciting. I'm gonna need to. All right, now getting ready for the next map. It looks so. Let's see. Keiser chose that first map, so NJIT gets map pick. Oh gosh. I really should have this pulled up like all of the time so that when people ask this I can like know. But I'm not that good at what I do. So, one sec. Pulling up the rules right now. I know it's in here somewhere. There it is. Kings Row, Midtown, and Blizzard World. We'll see what they choose. Once again, if you guys are interested, MST Esports Season 1 beneficiary for this season is Stand Up to Cancer. If you would like to, you can go ahead and do !donate in the chat, and you will be able to see our charity link. You can go ahead and go donate to that if you would like to help us reach our goal of $500 raised for Stand Up to Cancer's research. They're really cool. They do a lot of research towards for cancer diagnosis. It's really, really awesome what they do. And it looks like we're going to be going to Midtown for this one. Let's see. Midtown. There it is. All right, and then for first hero ban, Keiser gets first hero ban because they did just lose that round. Now the bans, I'm not sure if I said this previously, but the bans for last one was Ana and Hazard. So they cannot ban Ana or Hazard. Looks like they're choosing to ban Genji. Um, looks like they're choosing to ban Genji, and now we're looking for NJIT's ban, which they're going to be banning anything that is not DPS or anyone who has been previously banned. So they can't ban a DPS and they cannot ban Hazard or Ana. All right, and it looks like they're going to be banning Orisa. Now, asking if both teams are ready, we'll see if we're able to start off this next round. All right, looks like both teams are ready, so we will be heading on into the next round. Good luck to both teams. Let's get this thing started.
Now entering Midtown. Initiating match.
All right, getting into this next round. Midtown is not one I believe that we've seen on stream before, so this should definitely be an interesting game. As once again, this is a map that we have not seen before on MST livestream. It is possible that maybe some of the other matches that we have not been able to livestream chose this map, but I do not believe that we've seen this map yet on any of the official live streams. So this will be exciting to watch. It looks like Keiser is kind of going with a similar comp to what they originally did with Widowfaker going on Pharah, Toast going on Sojourn, KJT going on Ramatra, E-Money on BAP, and Freya on Kiriko here. Some of you might recognize that Freya is actually someone that they just subbed out for Coil, so Freya will now be playing it for their support. With NJIT going Ramatra, Mei, Freya, Lucio, and BAP.
Defend objective A.
Let's take them out.
Starting off strong. Freya trying to get some shots in here. Those right-click shots from Freya can definitely do a lot of damage. So she can hit some early shots here on really anyone. It'll definitely be good for NJIT here. Tracer trying to get some back cap there on the point. And BAP managing to get a pick on Widowfaker with a lot of damage from Keiser as well. KJT getting low. Unfortunately, his supports are not able to keep him up, and it looks like Keiser also just absolutely harassing their backline. Looks like Keiser is going to have to give up this first point.
Was that all? Greetings.
NJIT now playing up, trying to make sure that Keiser does not come back.
Hello.
Keiser choosing smartly to kind of reorganize here and take the high ground.
Objective A captured. Escort the
Put them in the ground.
With 5 minutes left, NJIT's gonna have to play this pretty honestly. They can probably play it pretty dangerously if they would choose to, because with 5 minutes left, they definitely have a lot of time to make this push.
Hunting them down.
We see Freya use her ultimate. There goes Wee Woo Chu with the window there. Toast and E-Money go down. NJIT still with their team left, trying to push the point here as fast as they can. Reverb managing to get a pick on KJT, and then another pick on Widowfaker there.
I am.
I do love me some Lucio gameplay. I myself have been trying to learn Lucio for a long time, but it seems like I'm just not quite nearly as good as some of these Lucio players in these higher elos. You see Kitsune gets popped, but unfortunately Keiser just goes down very quickly after Kitsune gets popped. And it looks like, unfortunately, NJIT is just able to absolutely push through them. Once again, with 5 minutes left on the clock, trying to push to this last point.
Greetings.
How's that for out there?
Hello. Greetings.
NJIT coming up on 4 ults here. We'll see what ults they decide to use for this fight. KJT having 2 ultimates as well. E-Money using a quick lamp there to save himself, and unfortunately it isn't quite enough. He does manage to pop out ult before he dies, but it looks like Freya is able to just absolutely demolish their backline. And Colby Jack once again just proving that he is a dangerous competitor. NJIT using both Tracer ult and Freya ult there, with Keiser only using window there. Looks like KJT is coming up on a Ramatra ult and a Sojourn ult, so we'll see what happens. Toast falls immediately by Colby Jack once again. Colby Jack also getting a pick on Freya, with Keiser getting a pick on Widow. KJT going in with his ultimate, trying to get some picks here. But unfortunately looks like he's C9s, and looks like with 4 minutes left on the clock, NJIT manages to cap with 3 points.
3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
I never noticed that the point kind of just stays here until the game starts, I guess. Yeah, it just
Ready for battle.
disappears when the game starts. Interesting. I never knew that. All right, looks like NJIT kind of going with a similar similar comp to what they had originally. Looks like Keiser is sorry, did I say NJIT, right? I said that, right? I'm not going crazy. NJIT going with a similar comp here. Looks like Keiser is actually starting to switch it up a little bit here, trying to maybe come up with a different approach here to deal with NJIT. Going Sigma, Ashe, keeping with the Baptiste, which honestly I don't blame them. A lot of really good BAP gameplay there, also with a Mercy and now a Hanzo as well. Kind of going for a sniper comp here almost from their DPS.
Hello.
We'll see if it's enough to defeat NJIT. You see a nice rock from KJT there as he tries to push Artorias away, but Artorias just does not care, keeps pushing. Once again, an early lamp there just seems to be a little bit misplaced, and unfortunately the team just falls soon after. NJIT really trying to hold this point for as long as possible, making sure that Keiser doesn't have nearly as much time as they did. They definitely don't want that. Freya kind of staying on Ashe here, which can certainly be a deadly duo if that Ashe can hit some shots. This Mercy pocket might be enough to get some picks here. Now trying to sneak around the top, hopefully get some picks as well. Looks like Freya might be coming up to deal with them, but unfortunately it doesn't look like it's going to be much help. Artorias taking out KJT. Widowfaker falling soon after. E-Money also down, with now only Toast and Freya in the little train there, and it looks like Artorias just truly just wants to go up there and take him out by himself. Now switching up the comp a little bit, we're going Juno Kiri with a Tracer as well.
Enemy contact.
NJIT coming up on some ults here. Keiser switching up their comp here, gave up some ults there, but we'll see if they can still possibly take this back with this brand new comp. Hazard taking some heavy damage already. Toast unfortunately losing the 1v1 to that Tracer there. It looks like KJT is also taking some heavy damage. E-Money also almost dying there, managing to stay alive though, and kind of take some cover. Freya ult gets popped. Unfortunately, doesn't look like it's enough. Keiser getting a pick on Widow. Now Artorias also using ultimate as well as reverb with a beat. And NJIT, unfortunately, not really showing off that kind of responsible ult usage that I commended them before. But possibly they don't think they'll need those ultimates for this next fight. They do still have window, and they are coming up on a Tracer pulse here, which could definitely prove useful for this last fight. Keiser really having to make some good decisions here, or else they will have to give up this point as well, which could be dangerous for them, as NJIT would then have 2 points and would only need one more win to solidify their win for this season. KJT goes down, Freya also goes down, only 10 seconds left. We'll see if Tracers may be able to touch here, but I don't think they'll have enough time, unfortunately. And it looks like Keiser is going to give up the next point, meaning that NJIT is now 2-0.
Play of the game.
We will devour them.
All right. We definitely saw some good plays there from the entirety of NJIT. We also saw some good plays from Keiser there, but unfortunately NJIT just absolutely dominated the scene. Now I believe it's Keiser that gets map pick. Keep in mind, now that Keiser lost and also has map pick, that means that they will have both map pick and the first hero ban, which means that they might have a very big advantage here, and could possibly take this next point, which could definitely give them kind of a what would you call kind of a uh, refresh on their mental there, and could definitely bring them back. I've definitely seen games where it seemed like a team was going to lose, but then they got one win and was able to bring it back with a kind of a refreshed mind state. Now asking Keiser for their map pick, we'll see if they are able to possibly take this next map. And once again, they do have They do have Keiser and they do have map pick and first hero ban. So we'll have to see what they do. All right, looks like for this first map, for this next map, we are going to New Queen Street. Once again, not a map that we've seen a whole lot during this tournament, so it will be kind of refreshing. They also get first hero ban, so I'm asking them who they'll ban first, and we'll see what happens. All right, looks like for our first hero ban, we are going to be banning Ramatra. And it looks like NJIT jumping on the opportunity. They're going to be banning Kiriko. All right, going into the next round. Let's see if both teams are ready. I'm wearing a shirt that I got from a concert. These guys are cool, by the way. They're called Carrying Torches. I'm not partnered with them or anything, but they're cool. Carrying Torches. I saw them live. They're pretty good stuff. All right. Looks like NJIT is ready. Waiting on Keiser. All right, looks like both teams are ready, so we will now be going into the third match. Good luck, everybody.
Traveling to New Queen Street. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
All right, it looks like for Keiser, we are going to be going Junker Queen, Mei, Symmetra, Lucio, and Moira. Definitely kind of a laser comp from the DPS and one of the supports here. All as well for NJIT, it looks like we're going to be going Winston, Tracer, Genji, Lucio, and Ana. Good luck to both teams, and we'll see how this plays out. Remember, Keiser has to win this match, or else they are disqualified from the tournament.
Are we ready?
Nobody wants to be disqualified from the tournament this close to finals. I also do like myself some Junker Queen gameplay here. We'll see if possibly we get any cool clips here as well from Junker Queen. E-Money with a pick on Reverb, but Colby also getting a pick on Toast. We'll see if it's enough. KJT falls, so does E-Money, and it looks like the rest of Keiser's unfortunately just going to go down.
We must stop them.
Hi there. Greetings. Hello. Hey.
The enemy is here.
And the lead is ours.
Artoria is trying to get some early damage in here. Looks like Keiser is going to be teleporting into the side room there. A massive ante from Wee Woo Achu, but it looks like it wasn't quite enough to really get any picks. Keiser trying to get a pick on this Genji here. We'll see if if they're able to. Unfortunately, it looks like the Genji manages to run away, but Freya also managing to chase him down and absolutely just demolish him. Widowfaker also goes down. Now both teams down 1 DPS. We'll see if they're able to bring this back.
Teleporter manifested.
Lucio and Symmetra trying to go for this Ana here. KJT managing to finish off the kill, but it looks like a lot of Keiser is down now. Only KJT left and managed. Oh my goodness! A jump from Artorias there, booping them off the ledge. It looks like KJT unfortunately just goes down.
Penalty.
Did someone call? Pushing is.
Let's get some healing beats going. Quicken the pace. Need some help.
Nanoboost administered.
Another nice ante there from Wee Woo Achu. Reverb using beat there.
Team kill.
Greetings.
Free to engage.
I want to see some Ana gameplay here.
I keep you up.
Me personally, when I play Ana, I love doing damage. I was playing with some people from the server the other day, and we were playing, and they were like, "Oh, you play a lot. You do a lot of damage as Ana," and I told them how much I love doing damage on Ana. It's so satisfying to hear the little damage ticks. Artoria is going in, trying to take out their backline, getting Moira very low, but unfortunately it looks like he's going to have to back out here. A nice cancel on KJT's ultimate. I don't even know who canceled that, but looks like Colby Jack was able to get 2 picks with their ultimate. Maybe it could be enough for NJIT to push it the rest of the way. But unfortunately, they aren't pushing it right now, and Keiser is coming back quickly, far quicker than NJIT is. So we'll see if NJIT is able to make it out of here without Keiser getting any picks on them. Keiser is a very unfortunate position right now, and Toast is able to take him out. NJIT now down a member. Keiser is going to have to try and push it and see if they can possibly push it past this midway point so that NJIT no longer has the spawn advantage there. KJT going for the supports here, managing to get a pick on the Ana, but it looks like most of Keiser is already just unfortunately down. And unfortunately, it looks like KJT and Widowfaker are just not able to bring it back. Widowfaker trying to use ult there to possibly bring that fight back, but unfortunately didn't look like it was quite enough. NJIT is now down their forward spawn though, so we'll see if it's possible that Keiser will be able to bring this back. And currently they aren't pushing it, so it is possible that Keiser is able to come back and stop them from getting that forward spawn again, which could definitely be beneficial for them right now. KJT trying to push in immediately and get some damage in, bringing that Winston back from his jump. We see Wee Woo Achu using Nano, but unfortunately it looks like it gets cancelled out as they die immediately after. Oh no, they managed to Nano Colby there, but unfortunately Colby falls not too long after. NJIT now down 2 members with Keiser only down 1. E-Money trying to get some damage on this. Once again, KJT just landing a knife there, managing to pull Winston back from his jump, just saying, "You're not done yet," and just absolutely demolishing him there.
Catch these healing waves.
Freya looking for an ultimate here, possibly.
What kind of heal you got?
Surrender to my will.
Moira uses the ult, but unfortunately it isn't quite enough to save Toast there. But Freya unfortunately falls too, just making that ultimate unfortunately completely useless. KJT trying to take out the rest of the team now, but unfortunately it just isn't enough. NJIT now getting the robot back. We'll see if Keiser is able to come back quick enough to stop them from getting that forward spawn again. As we know, that forward spawn is a killer for these tournaments. Whenever a team has forward spawn, it's pretty difficult to bring it back. But we'll see if Keiser is up to the challenge. They're going to have to touch here pretty quickly if they want to stop this forward spawn. And it looks like KJT once again goes in and manages to stop them from getting that forward spawn. Trying to bully this Ana in the corner there, and it looks like E-Money comes back to help. Unfortunately, E-Money falls to Keiser there, but Widowfigure also managing to get a pick on Colby Jack there. NJIT now down 2 with Keiser down 1. Once again, AJT just absolutely not letting this Winston leave. Definitely just does not want this Winston going anywhere but right into her knife.
I need a thunderbolt. Watch here.
Let us proceed.
Widowfigure taking some heavy damage there, and it looks like Keiser was able to finish them off. Toast also taking some heavy damage here as well. With NJIT's Artorias now switching to Reinhardt, possibly to try and kind of push this team back. But KJT just keeps on pushing in. A Nano and Pharah ult managing to get a pick on both Toast and KJT. Now with Keiser also going in, getting some picks as well. And it looks like NJIT is once again able to get the robot. However, Keiser does now have forward spawn. This is a close match. NJIT now coming back with both a pulse and a beat, while Keiser only has a Pharah ult here, but they are also coming up on a Visor and possibly a Moira ult as well. And it looks like Widowfigure uses their ult, but unfortunately it isn't enough. Toast manages to get a pick on Artorias, with Weibo Chu getting a pick on Widowfigure. Both teams now down 1. However, NJIT is down their tank, which could definitely be unfortunate for them. NJIT now slowly falling down. But it looks like possibly NJIT is able to actually bring this back, as Artorias is now back with them. We'll see if Lucio is able to keep up Reinhardt here, but unfortunately Weibo Chu just managing to do some heavy damage. Unfortunately, it looks like Artorias will take that Reinhardt 1v1 there. Unfortunately, with the support from the Weibo Chu there, it wasn't actually much of a 1v1, more of like a 2v1. KJT definitely made some good plays there, but unfortunately, with that Ana kind of supporting that Reinhardt, just wasn't enough. Toast trying to get some damage in, almost killing Reverb there, but unfortunately wasn't enough once again. Just trying to look for picks here, really just trying to do everything. They only have 15 seconds left, so they're definitely going to have to make some good decisions here if they want to win this. Keiser coming back behind Toast, managing to get a pick. Colby Jack once again using their ultimate. Unfortunately, not without Nano this time, as Nano goes to Artorias, who is able to move up, and it looks like NJIT is going to take the dub. Congratulations to NJIT. You guys will be moving on into the next round, and Keiser, it looks like you will be here for next season, hopefully. Let's see some Colby Jack gameplay here.
Rains from above.
Wow, what a shot from Colby there. Let's go ahead and get some MVPs in here. For Keiser, I'm going to go ahead and say... Who do I want to say for Keiser? I know who I want from NJIT, but for Keiser, let's do. Hold up. E-Money, Freya, Toast. I need to find out who's who. One sec, I gotta go to team rosters here. KJT, there it is. Okay, cool. Hey, congrats on the game. Just wanted to let you know you got MVP. I
Oh,
absolutely loved watching your Junker Queen gameplay there. It was really fun to watch you pull that Winston back so many times.
yeah, that's just what you have to do in the Queen matchup. It was just rough. Uh, like we're a new team, so
Yeah,
I'm
well,
just
I think
transferring to this university. So there's a lot of synergy we still have to build up.
yeah,
But I
I
think we
think you
kind of
guys
built it
definitely
towards
did.
the end.
I think you guys definitely did an amazing job. NJIT is definitely not a team to be messed with. They are hardcore and they definitely played a good game. But you guys definitely did your fair share, and I'm excited to see how you guys grow for future seasons as well. If you decide to come back and join us here at MST. So thank you guys so much for playing, and congratulations. All right, for NJIT, I'm going to go ahead and get reverb in here. No, it's not because I'm biased towards Lucio players, I swear.
Like a double flex. Oh,
Hey, reverb! I wanted to let you know that you
okay.
got MVP.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
congrats on the game, man. You guys will be moving on into the final showdown on July 5th. So, congratulations again. It was super, super fun to watch, and man, that Lucio gameplay is it's something else.
I'll be sure to keep it up for the final.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna be keeping our eye on you. All right. Well, I'll see you later. Congrats again on the win.
All right. Thank you.
All right, and it looks like that is it for today's matchup. Thank you again for everyone who came. If you would like to go donate to our cause, we would really greatly appreciate it. It is going towards a good cause. It goes immediately to Stand Up to Cancer and their research, so we would greatly appreciate it. And thank you to everyone for watching, and we will see you all in the next live stream, which should be this Saturday, I believe. And